Hi there, Jeffrey Rhoades from Experimental Homesteader Exotic Gardening and Sheri and Richerson.com. Well, this was another rough one. Yesterday when we came in, we had some issues with headsets. They were automatically shorting stuff, and so we weren't, basically it didn't inform us of what was shorted, it just shorted it. So we would start picking our stuff and have no clue that anything was short until the end, when we'd go back to make sure of what we had, and we would have extra tickets or just missing items. So we eventually got that straightened out yesterday, but it caused a few delays here and there. My stuff, for the most part, was pretty easy to deal with, with it shorting the way it did. But I hadn't gotten into the big stuff, where I had lots of tickets. I had just, small amounts, so it was easy to keep track of. Today, when Connor came in, he had started having problems with the headsets again today, although it seemed to be localized just to the molding aisle. And basically it was having him short an entire cart of parts that didn't need to be shorted. They were on hand. So that delayed picking molding until they got that sorted out, and that had April over helping me rather than trying to deal with molding. But even with her help, I feel like I'm falling further behind each day at this point. The picks just are so insane and massive that it just doesn't seem to be allowing me to get anywhere, even with some help. But molding seems to be getting ahead, getting back on track. With April and Connor working together, they're getting there. Carol and Brandon have been doing shelves, and they seem to be getting closer to being caught back up on the shelves. So basically, for the most part, it's just me in the back aisle that's struggling still. I know that's not quite the case, but because the flat panels are still behind, I think RRs are still struggling to get caught back up. But it's the big trouble area right now, I think, is the back aisle, especially the longboards. They've just been dumping these massive trucks, where it's 120 to 150 plus longboards for one single truck. I mean, most of the time I'm looking at 18 to 20 parts to a truck on the longboards, maybe pushing 30 or 40. But they've been dumping these I guess they're display trucks or something, and I've been getting hit with there'll be like 30 of the 396s, which it's single tickets, it's there's like 30 items, not too bad. But then there's another, like, 30 or 40 tickets of 696s, and most of them are triples. So there's 3 of these longboards per ticket, and there's still like 30 tickets, so it gets 70 to 90 or more of these 696s, which are quite large, awkward to move, and when you have to strap 3 of them together under one ticket and then pick them up and put them on the cart, it gets pretty tiresome, and it takes a while to get everything picked. So I've got one sitting. Cell 2's A truck is kind of like that. I think it's a little smaller, but it's still probably at least 100 parts between the 696s and the 396s. And I've got that setting waiting for the morning because I didn't get to it today. And then I've got a huge stack of longboards for tomorrow. I've already looked at the stack, and I didn't go ahead and sort through them, but the stack was pretty massive. I'm guessing there's probably at least 2, maybe 3 of these, big trucks, and so it's going to take quite a bit for me to get through all those longboards. I don't know whether Heather's coming in early to help with the flatbeds. She didn't get a chance this afternoon to work on them. She was busy with other stuff, so I have no clue what's going to happen. But oh well. I mean, that's what happens sometimes. We did have 2 new people start today in our department. They're brand new trainees, and one of them was shadowing April, so learning some of back aisle and possibly some of molding. The other one was working over making boxes for the molding. So I don't know what the plans are with them, but we'll see. The other 2 recent people have been coming along pretty nicely, I think. The one guy is working with draughts right at the moment. Eventually I think he's supposed to come over and learn back aisle and be able to help April, and possibly this other girl also will be able to help. And I'm not sure what they're doing about molding as to but the other person that we had join us recently is working knobs and pulls, and she seems to be coming along pretty good, which we hope that that's the case because Carol goes on vacation next week, so the girl's going to be doing it by herself. So hopefully she's got it down. But anyways, hopefully things will be turning around soon, but I don't know. And a little bit of conversation about the new place, the new building, and moving. Sounds like it's going to be much later than what originally was the plan. I think it's sounding more like it's going to be October or November before we're moving over there, so I don't know for sure, but that was kind of what I think I overheard. So so much for being able to enjoy air conditioning. That's what several of us were hoping. We'd be moving by like August, September, and be able to enjoy a little air conditioning before before we melted too badly. So anyways, I think that's going to do it for tonight. So please subscribe, give us thumbs up, thumbs down, comments below, and we we will see everybody tomorrow. Stay safe out there.